What's going on, toy nerds? Today we are going to be checking out Taskmaster from the Captain America Legends line. On this side you can see we have an awesome little image of Taskmaster. This side we have D-Man, Demolition Man himself, both from the Mercenaries of Mayhem. That's them right there. We have completed this entire line already, so the next video we're going to be putting out is the Red Onslaught Build-A-Figure. So let's just jump into it and check this figure out. So as you guys can see, literally in the package, this is an awesome looking figure with tons of detail, and his paint job just in package looks phenomenal, and even that head from Red Onslaught looks awesome too. I wonder if we're able to put that in there, because that would actually look pretty badass. But yeah, let's pull this guy out and let's check him out. Okay, so here he is, Taskmaster. Kind of cool. Let's pull off his accessories and go over those first without the head. This is awesome. I haven't seen this before, but then again, I've only been collecting Legends since the new box format came out. But this is really, really cool. On his shield, it does have a handle for his hand and then a wrist holder, so you can just clip it right onto him. I really dig it. The paint job on this isn't bad either. There's no bleed. Everything looks really, really well done considering it's on this really dark plastic. A little bit of blur on the yellow to blue, but nothing crazy, nothing like a really terrible paint job that occurs on some of the other figures. Here's the sword, which also isn't terrible. There's a little bit of paint bleed right there. You guys can see that. But all in all, not a bad mold, and I dig the color scheme. It's really cool and super unique. So let's pull Taskmaster back out here, and let's go over him as well. Okay, so taking a better look at Taskmaster, there's a lot of stuff going on with him. Let's start at his head. He does have an incredibly awesome mold for this head on. It's just incredible. The details in his eyes, his cheeks, his teeth, his chin are just absolutely phenomenal. Let's see if we can pull this off really quickly, get a better look at it. It is phenomenal. The silver plastic is just an absolute. It's key to this figure, and the material that the cloak like head garb, I guess, is just really cool too. Same thing with this head too. A little darker. I don't really know how I feel about this one on there. We can click it on. You guys can see, but I really do like the white helmet. I'm having a really hard time clicking these on. Here, I will hold it on there for effect so you guys can see. That's about it. Yeah, I do like the white head a little bit better, so let's click that back on and take a look at there we go. Finally got it back on. So let's look at the rest of Taskmaster. He does have a couple of loose gun holsters that wrap around through his back, which are really cool. You can see his Bucky cap hole right there. But the paint on him is really good. It does appear that there is some rubbing that happens because of these straps, and it will wear, I'm assuming, pretty quick because this just came out of the package. And he's still got wear marks where that does lay. But they do not come out of the holsters. That would be a nice little touch if they did. If we had some removable guns, that would be cool. But let's move on to his utility belt, which is also really cool. I really dig the utility belt. It's really bulky and big, and it just adds a lot more detail to this character that otherwise wouldn't be there. Even like his little belt buckle. It's really cool. The paint's really good on it. I think what I really like about this figure is that there's obviously separate moldings for pieces of him. Like the paint job for these are just more than just that, just paint. And I really like it. It makes you feel like this figure was put together and just has a way bulkier obvious feel to him, and always I don't know why, but I'm a super fan when they mold the bottom of boots, and there you have your peg holes as well. So let's go through some articulation with this guy and break down the rest of him. Alright, so let's take a look at his articulation. So you guys might notice from like the poses that I put him in during this video that there's a lot you can do with him. He's got some really great head movement. the shawl headlight, I don't even know what to call it. The thing on top of his head does not restrict any movement whatsoever. You have a lot of up and down. This is a really flexible piece. I'm assuming it's probably the same with this because everything is really soft plastic, but there isn't a lot of movement underneath the mouth guard for this part too. So you'll probably have the same amount of movement. Now his arms are the only thing I really have an issue with. That's as high as they go. The plastic on his shoulder blades really impede the rest of the arm from going up. So to hold a sword like above his head, it's just not going to happen. That's as high as you're going to get it, which isn't terrible. He just looks like a professional bodybuilder. Yeah. It's really not that big of a deal, though. For me, there's a lot of other movement. So the shoulders do rotate. You do have that little bit of flexibility. You have the bicep, double elbow. You have an entire ball wrist, which is really good. And then his chest click. It's not loud, but it does flex a little bit considering that he does have two different accessories on him, that being the utility belt and the holsters for his shoulders. He does come apart a little bit for his legs for a little bit of a split action. We do have thigh rotation as well. Double jointed knees, and the pads on these are incredible. They give him so much more girth. I love that these are coming into the mold style right now. Really doesn't make your figure feel as dainty as it is. And then he's got a complete ball on his foot. Really, really good. And like I said earlier, peg holes, which is great. You guys definitely always want to get stands for your figures if you're going to keep them out of the package. You get so much more versatility as far as the figure goes. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching this short little video and review of Taskmaster opening, unboxing, and review. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of something out of this, got to see what he looks like up close and personal. I am Tom from the Geek Culture Podcast. Thank you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see you guys in the next review. The next one we have coming out is the complete Build-A-Figure build and review of Red Onslaught. So make sure you guys subscribe, and that one will be coming out soon. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next review.